Tennessee is blessed with some beautiful bodies of water, but we saw more people using the waterways in Tennessee than we had ever seen before. We want these folks to enjoy outdoor recreation. We want different user groups to get on the water, but we have to figure out how to have these user groups work together to be able to enjoy that space and have a good time as they enjoy that. Jason Maxedon, Executive Director for the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. So the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency is a state agency that's responsible for the conservation and management of the fish and wildlife populations in Tennessee for the benefit of its visitors and the Tennesseans. Conservation is so important for us as a state. It's important to our visitors. It's important for us to be able to manage species for future generations as well. Most of us think about carrying capacity, especially when dealing with wildlife. You know, how much space could this area hold? But we look at it much different, and I'm looking at it much different from a leadership perspective now. And it's really how much pressure can something take before it's not enjoyable by Tennesseans and its visitors. You know, we're growing in Tennessee, our demographics growing, and when I think about carrying capacity, I think about a road or a highway. We can expand roads or highways, but we only have so much water now, and you can only put so many people on the water before it becomes where it's not enjoyable. So as you add more people to the water, more fishing tournaments, more anglers get on the water, there's more pressure on our fisheries populations. Luckily, we have biologists that actually do krill surveys, they do sampling efforts. They're trying to determine what our fisheries populations are like, and this is where we can go in and supplement that if we see that folks are catching too much fisheries. And some of the things that we're doing is a lot of underground work that you typically wouldn't see. We're putting fish habitat and fish structure under the water, and we're also sampling to see what the populations are like. We're adding bait fish to many of these reservoirs and small family fishing lakes, and then we're adding a lot of the game fish that you want to catch in there, again, to make it a world-class fishery. We partner very well with other agencies, and I always say conservation doesn't happen without partnerships. So we're partnering with many other state partners and using what we call a whole of government approach in Tennessee. And our agencies are looking at things like fishing tournaments. These are good for, say, heads and beds. They help drive the local economy, but we have to be careful. And a good example is there might be a paddling event this weekend, and there might be a fishing tournament the same weekend. And we have to be careful about where those user groups are. Are they using the same access point or boat ramp? Are they using the same courtesy dock? And we have to work with these partners to figure out these events to space people out better so that they can enjoy the outdoors. So the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency is primarily funded through the sale of hunting and fishing licenses. That's the money that we use to be able to enhance habitat, make our fisheries better, put more wildlife habitat on the ground. So I just want to say thank you to all the anglers for purchasing that license, because you are benefiting conservation now, which we can help serve you better with, and you're also benefiting conservation for future generations.